The Pontefract Gold Cup is next. 2 miles and 5 furlongs, 0 to 100. My favourite race of the season. Daenerys Temple at the top for Graham Clutterbuck. Day by Day, David Hoodie. Clash of the Titans, Nick Driver. Layla Gray, Matt Cooper. And Simon Side, Alex Cherry. Away and racing. We've got to do highlights for these races and just show the last 3 furlongs. Simon Side has gone off into the lead. And he's leading by about 4 lengths. I can't say I'll miss doing races like this. They really do get to me sometimes, these 2 or 5 furlong handicaps on the flat. Pretty pointless and not really realistic because there's not really that many of them. As many as we have anyway. The ones at Goodwood and the ones at Royal Ascot, but most of the time they're just full of jumpers as well anyway, so anyway, the Pontefract Gold Cup, also known as the Graham Clutterbuck Benefit Race. I'm sure he must win it more than everybody else. Simon Side in the lead. Clash of the Titans in second. Daenerys Temple is third, then Layla Gray and Day by Day. Simon Side by 4 for Alex Cherry. This is my last day on the flat. Paul's doing a lot tomorrow, so my last UK races. Pontefract, I'm whizzing off to do the Melbourne Cup, and then that'll be me done. Paul's going to do all of the globe-trotting races from here, there, and everywhere on day 3. One of them made up great group. Yeah, say that again. Made up grade ones, which I don't particularly enjoy either. So maybe if there used to be an SO8 season, the schedule needs a lot of looking at, doesn't it? And this last week needs a lot of looking at because it's a dreadful week now, I think. Last week's interesting and good, but this week the Australian races, the real ones, are good. They're better this year now. They've not been frozen out to all the smaller trainers, but a lot of the fictitious group ones that have been made up and races with the same name. I think there's 2 races either today or tomorrow. They're both called the Radio Hash-Eye Shin something, and but they're identical conditions and everything. So maybe make the last week of the season be just an extravaganza, if you like. You have 3 days. And day 1 you got the all-weather finals and stuff. Day 2 you got the Breeders' Cup. And day 3 you got the Australian stuff with the Melbourne Cup and then Japan Cup at the end. And if you don't need all those Breeders' Cup races, there were a load of 4-runner races last week, which were a complete waste of time. I'm sure you could, even if you spread the Breeders' Cup over all 3 of the days, you could a couple of races on the day 1 and a couple of races on day 3, and the bulk of it on day 2. You'd still have to fit those all-weather finals in, and the Australian races, the Cox Plate, the Melbourne Cup, and the other ones as well, and the Tokyo, the Japan Cup as well. A lot of those fictitious ones could be just got rid of. Right, Simon Side is in the lead with 3.5 furlongs to go. Daenerys Temple is second. And Day by Day, we don't need this Pontefract meeting either. We really don't. Simon Side's in the lead. And Daenerys Temple is second. Then comes Layla Gray and Day by Day. And Clash of the Titans is the back marker. They've got 2 furlongs still to go. Daenerys Temple's in front by 2 lengths to Day by Day in second. I did tell you all this was a Graham Clutterbuck benefit race usually. Long distance races are his speciality. And he's taken this one quite easily. There is Temple, top weight. Oh, I think Pontefract was in Welsh, it's only Welsh, but it's not. Then there is Temple, wins it, Layla Gray second, Day by Day third. And Clash of the Titans and Simonside fourth, it's fifth or whatever. It's in Yorkshire, if anybody didn't know. And it's a win for Mr. Clutterbuck, the man who loves the 2 mile 5 furlong flat handicap. Then there is Temple takes it, Layla Gray second. For Matt Cooper, Day by Day for David Hooley was third. Clash of the Titans for Nick Driver was fourth, and Simonside for Alex J was fifth. I'm laughing out there, look at that. Then here is Temple, rated 100, and everything else was like 30 or 40 pounds below, and then races a 0 to 100. I'm sure there's a little bit of, there must have been a little bit of envelope passing there between Mr. Clutterbuck and the handicapper of, oh, hold on a minute, I'll always win this Pontefract Gold Cup, make sure my horse don't get 101. You can't make it up, brilliant. Well done, great.